What is going on, guys? How are you? Welcome back to another episode of Raw Unscripted Reviews. In today's video I have two new watches from, I think is what it is, a new brand on AliExpress, or if it has been there for some time. I haven't seen it. They also have a website. They reached out to me via the website asking if I want to review / unbox a couple of their watches, and I said, yeah, why not? You can find, again, the link into the description box below. The typical type of watches that I could see from their lineup are mostly homage style and also kind of over the top when it comes to design, very colorful. And today they sent in two watches in a box that barely fits on my desk or on my table here that we're going to take a look at. So I've asked for two skeletons. They're very, very similar. Well, they're very similar. They're the same watch, only different colors. And one's on a bracelet and the other one is on a strap. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Again, links in the description box below. These ones retail for around 200 euros. That's what I can find on the website. And without further ado, let's get into it and have a look what's in these boxes. The boxes are actually pretty big, let's say. And if it comes to unpacking or unboxing experience, this is actually very nice, I have to say. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, you don't pay for the boxes. You want a proper watch, not just a box. But as I suspected, I don't know if these are just sent, so 2-year warranty, but I don't know if these are like this just because they sent it to me for review, or if they're supposed to come like that from the website. I'm not entirely sure. We're not going to look at that. And a nice cloth. And in here, this is a thick cardboard box. And in here, you'll be able to have, so you have this sort of nice clasp. It's pretty cool, but I want the money to go on the watch rather than the unboxing experience, than the box itself for 200 euros. And yeah, let's stop waffling and have a look at this bad boy. Okay. So this is AP style. Yeah, it is AP style. Quite big. Very soft rubber strap. I kind of like that. And if skeleton watches are your thing, this is kind of cool, I want to say. Some people may or like this, some people may not, but I think it's one of those things that you kind of have to be into to really appreciate. But yeah, let's get the other one out of the box as well so we can put them side by side and get the plastic off both of these. So I'll be back in 1 second. So there we are, guys. These are the two Geya watches, Geya skeleton watches. I think the model number is G something 2028 something. Again, links into the description box below. So we have the exact same model, one on black on a bracelet, and the other one is on a rubber strap. In terms of specs, let's have a quick look. Actually, let's put this one down. So in terms of specs, we have sapphire crystal. We have the water resistance on the back. I think I couldn't find it stated on the website, but it does say up to 100 meters on the website. I could be wrong, but it doesn't say anything on the back, so it just says water resistant. Geya watch, stainless steel. On first impressions, this actually looks quite good. I couldn't find any information about the movement, but I know from previous experience that the movement used in other skeletons, similar skeleton watches to this style, coming from AliExpress / other websites that sell AliExpress style watches, I think it's a Hangzhou movement. Again, you'll be able to see them. I'll try to see if I can link it down below. But yeah, it winds quite nicely. It's finished okay, I suppose. We have on the back these screws to take the case down, a case off. Also screws to hold in the strap. In terms of measurements, oh, and also I don't know if I mentioned this, we have sapphire crystal. That I can find on the website, so that's quite good. 200 euros might be a bit overpriced for what it is, But then again, pretty much everything at this in this day and age is overpriced. The other thing, on a closer look, the other thing that I do like is the fact that all the screws on the bezel here, they all sort of align. So it's a good quality. It's a sign of good quality, or decent quality, I suppose, as in someone was paying attention. And yeah, the skeleton movement is actually quite nice. And you also have a decorated, I wouldn't say decorated, sort of nice rotor. So it has a bit of sort of engraving, or whatever you like to call that. It's not engraving. It's nicely machined. Gives it. So that's kind of cool. I'll give you that. It's kind of cool. In terms of dimensions, we have a thickness of 12 millimeters. That's okay. It's not bad. So on the hexagonal case, is that a hexagon? Yeah. 42 millimeters. Is that a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an octagonal case. Now, feel free to correct me down below, guys. My maths is terrible. Lug to lug, so 42. Lug to lug, we have, let's just say, take it from here. So 53, roughly. Could be around 52, 53. How I can measure it. It's okay. So 52 is a bit on the larger side when it comes to dimensions for the lug to lug. We also have the Geya, G for Geya, I suppose, here from on the crown. So yeah, it's on the larger side. But let's see how it looks on the wrist, and I'll give you guys my conclusions. Let's see how both of them look on the wrist. Actually, this is same PVD, I suppose, probably. Before we get into that, sorry, that's me waffling. That's actually pretty well finished. Give you that. Butterfly clasp. I don't know why this one is not black. That's kind of strange. So I like the way that the bracelet is black, but the butterfly clasp isn't black. So why wasn't this made the same thing, the same way? What else do we have here? We have push pins to adjust. A lot of links that you can remove here. It's not bad. It's actually quite well made. I don't see any sharp edges or anything. That looks really good. Same sort of decorated rotor. So I suppose they're the exact same. And the same screws align in a nice way here on the dial, on the bezel. It's quite cool. But yeah, sorry. Let's see how these things look on the wrist, guys. And without me waffling. So take my Christopher Ward compressor off. So yeah, I mean, this is not for me in terms of size. It is on the larger side. It looks exactly how I expected it. But I think it's kind of big. And this one's on the straps. So the straps sort of molds on my wrist better, but it is as you expected. If you're a big fan of this style, I strongly recommend it. Just shop around a little bit. Maybe you can find something on AliExpress slightly lower on the price. But yeah, that looks. Let's check out the PVD coated one. Same. I think this looks even larger on my wrist because it protrudes a little bit. So that 53 lug to lug sort of extends more probably to a 54, 55. But yeah, it looks cool if you're a big fan. Again, in case I didn't say it multiple times already. And this could be something for you. Geya has you covered for skeleton watches. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. I'll try and put links for you to check them out on the website. Also, one other thing to note, quite reflective screen, like crystal. So I don't know if there's any treatment on it, but it's very, as Jody would say it, a lot of flecto. But yeah, guys, there you go. Geya watches, skeleton madness, as they say. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the brand and the watches. Thank you very much for watching, guys, this episode of Raw Unscripted Reviews. See ya.